My name is Daniela Laface. I'm a mom of two preemie little girls. That's Liliana running around. She was born at 25 weeks. She was 673 grams when she was born. And then exactly 18 months and 6 days later, Samantha came at 26 weeks and 2 days, and she weighs 830 grams when she was born. She was maybe this big, Liliana, both girls were this big. The morning that Liliana was born, I went to order cold cuts, and that's pretty much how much I ordered in terms of mortadella. So she was as much mortadella as my family ate for lunch that day. I had an emergency C-section and they took her away. I didn't get to see her. I didn't get to see her for 2 days after she was born. I had her in the evening and at 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear bang, bang, bang on my hospital door. And a doctor came in and she said, your daughter needs to have a blood transfusion. If you want her to have the transfusion, like, she needs it in order to live, you need to sign this piece of paper, like, it needs to happen right now. I'm like, here's my arm, like, I don't know, what do you need from me? You need my blood, like, what do you need? So we signed the paper. She had her first transfusion within a few hours of being born. She had quite a few after that. And then we started our first 4-month experience here. I was a fixture here for the first 2 weeks. I slept here, I ate here, I showered here, I lived here. I had nowhere else to go but to be with her. It was really hard because I have a huge Italian family, and nobody in my family understood at all what was going through. Everybody had big fat 8, 9 pound, 10 pound babies. And they didn't understand. They wanted to come and see, but they didn't know because we didn't know from moment to moment if she was gonna live or not live. So,
being very scary.
Yeah, it was terrifying, and also everybody wanted to call to see how we were doing. So every 5 minutes, I'm answering the phone telling somebody, she's good, she's not good, she's good, she's not good. So it's this roller coaster, and the first few weeks were like that every day. It's like, she's gonna make it, she's not gonna make it, she's gonna make it, she's not gonna make it. It got to the point where I just stopped answering my phone because I'll talk to my mom in the morning and tell her one thing, and in the evening something is completely different. But Kate came and held my hand. We shared lots of tears. And she just came and talked to me and told me that she had 2 of her own preemies. She was born December 10th. I held her Christmas Eve. So to not be able to hold your own baby and then to hold her was a mission. It was an RT, 2 nurses, my husband freaking out because they're carrying this like fragile little bean out of the incubator, put her on me. I had to sit specifically, put the tubes everywhere they had to put them. So just for like 10 minutes to be able to hold her took at least twice as long to get her out and on me. Sunnybrook is like my family. I say it all the time. We come here as often as we can. So once they leave, they come back for follow-up just to make sure they're meeting all their milestones, and if they're not, then the team here helps get intervention, and I come back to chat a lot with everybody. And when my girls are older, I want them to come and volunteer here and give back to Sunnybrook in whatever way they can. I want them to know how small they were and how far they came, and that they're capable of doing anything. Just getting through what they got through is amazing. Like every single, like a milestone would be like she opened her eyes and closed her eyes today, or she held my hands tight today. Like that alone were things that normally, like, you have a baby comes out, you see the baby, you cry, you have your picture, you smile, you go home. Like that doesn't happen for us. And it's I got to change her diaper today. That was like the most exciting part of my day.
Write a whole page about
oh yeah, a whole journal about Yeah, how I got to like hold her for an hour today, uninterrupted, and I got to sing to her and change her diaper and like rotate her so very carefully in the incubator. So those were things that were like our milestone.
Involving the parents in the care of their children is something that we started a long time ago in the old women's college days and have spearheaded. And when we do rounds now, it's the parents are part of the rounds. They have input, they have questions. Now we can't slow up rounds to answer all their questions, but if they have specific concerns, we know we can go back after rounds and answer them. But otherwise, they get involved. In fact, some mothers are becoming the primary caregivers and are giving the baby's details as if she were a nurse. And this is a study that we're part of to see what effect that has. But involving the parents is extremely important.
And so the best thing that we can do, I mean, I'm very proud to say that I'm on the team now, you know, and helping moms and dads through this. But the very best thing we can do for them is give them something to do and let them know how important they are. And it's not window dressing. The things that parents do are vital for their baby's well-being. So kangaroo care, that would be one example. Providing breast milk, reading to babies, singing to babies. All of those things are really, really important. So the people here, and for a long time, like 10 years ago this was the case, the people here welcome parents and champion parents, and they make us feel like we matter. And I think that's why it's a special place. It was for me, I think it is for these other parents here, I think it is for most of the parents who come through here.